The Little Bear and the Magic Dream. Deep in a pine forest, where the air smelled of honey and moss, lived a little bear named Bu. He was kind and fluffy, a bit clumsy, and very curious about everything in the world. Every evening, Mama Bear tucked him into his cozy bed made of soft leaves and moss. She sang a lullaby, stroked his round head, and whispered, "Sleep, my little one. Let a kind dream come to you." But every night when she left, Bu opened his eyes again. "Everyone else falls asleep so easily," he sighed. "Why doesn't sleep ever come to me?" Maybe it got lost. So one night, when the moon rose high above the forest, Bu decided, "If sleep won't come, I'll go find it myself." He quietly tiptoed outside, careful not to wake his mama, and stepped onto the soft silver path of moonlight. In a small clearing, Bu saw a white rabbit munching on a carrot under the stars. "Hello, rabbit," said Bu. "Have you seen sleep anywhere?" The rabbit yawned so wide that even the stars twinkled at the sound. "Sleep? I almost caught it once," said the rabbit, "but then I woke up. Maybe try by the river. Sleep loves the sound of water." "Thank you," said Bu, and he hurried toward the river. At the riverbank, the moonlight shimmered on the gentle water, and Bu saw an old turtle slowly gliding through the stream. "Good evening, turtle," Bu said softly. "Do you know where sleep lives?" The turtle smiled. "Oh, little one," she said, "sleep doesn't live in just one place. It comes to those whose hearts are calm. Sit by the river and listen." So Bu Saturday. He listened to the water whispering, the crickets singing, and the leaves rustling. For a moment, he felt his eyelids grow heavy. But just then, an owl swooped overhead. "Woo-hoo, little Bu, what are you doing out at night?" the owl asked. "I'm looking for sleep," said Bu. "I think it's hiding from me." The owl chuckled softly. "Sleep never hides. It waits. It only comes when you stop chasing it and start listening to the silence." Bu thought for a while. "I tried to listen, but I still didn't find it." "Then talk to the wind," the owl said. "It knows every path in the forest." Bu followed the whisper of the trees until he felt a gentle breeze wrap around him like a hug. "Hello, little Bu," murmured the wind. "I know where your sleep has gone. It's resting in the cloud meadow where the stars touch the ground. Can you take me there?" asked Bu. The wind swirled around him softly, lifted him high into the sky, and carried him over the sleeping forest. The trees swayed below, the river shimmered like silver ribbon, and the moon smiled down at them. They landed on a glowing meadow covered in silvery blue grass. Soft clouds floated low, and tiny stars drifted between them. And there, in the center of the meadow, stood sleep itself, a small glowing creature made of light and mist. "Hello, Bu," said sleep gently. "I've been near you all along. You just didn't notice because you were too busy searching." Bu tilted his head. "You mean you were right beside me?" Sleep nodded. "Close your eyes, little bear. You don't need to find me. Just rest, and I'll come." Bu closed his eyes, and suddenly he was drifting among the stars. He floated on a soft cloud, listening to the songs of the wind and the whispers of light. He played with stars, touched the moon, and laughed quietly as dawn began to paint the sky in gold and pink. Sleep smiled and whispered, "Remember, Bu, I'm always near. You just have to be still and listen." When Bu opened his eyes, the morning sun was shining through the trees. Birds were singing, and Mama Bear was smiling beside him. "Well," she said softly, "you finally slept well." Bu yawned, stretched, and whispered, "Mama, I found sleep. It lives in quiet hearts." Mama Bear kissed him and said, "Then you'll never lose it again."